enlightened.
Hey, that was good content right there.
We can make a short out of it. Welcome back to Lit On Life Podcast. Thank you for joining us. This is episode 43. Today we're doing it a little bit differently. I asked my friend Bekah if she wanted to be on the podcast, and she's like, I will interview you.
Yeah, I feel like I peer pressured you
Yeah,
a little.
For sure. Yeah. And I had no choice. Like, couldn't get anybody to do the podcast this weekend, and that's the only solution I could find, so I had to say yes. But
yeah,
I met Bekah at work. She's a therapist there, and I instantly became friends with Bekah and told Trina, I was like, you made a good choice. She's awesome. But she does beat me at ping pong often.
Yeah.
Like, beats my ass at ping pong, and she has like a good, like, I don't even know how you do. I can't do that.
I know. I learned it from Logan, you know.
You taught her that?
Yeah.
Is he really good?
He's really good, yeah. If you feel like hurt after I play you, you don't want to play Logan.
What you doing that in prison? Because that's how people get good is in prison.
High school tennis.
Okay. That translates?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a good word right there too. That was good. Threw that in good.
I love that. Yeah.
I've been reading a couple books just to try to get my vocabulary up for this.
Yeah.
Because I feel.
Do you feel
like you're super smart?
I don't think so.
You don't?
I think I just sound smart. Like I think I trick people, and then they'll ask me questions or be like, "Oh, you know what I'm talking about." I have no clue.
You just kind of like I just nod. And like,
yeah.
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 Then say something weird, and then they feel like you are way above them, and you know way more than them.
Yeah.
But it really makes no sense, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is your show.
Okay.
To do is what you want, and I will do my best to answer the questions.
Yeah, you said.
It's like pressure. It's a different pressure.
I'm so excited about that because I'm nervous, but I can tell you're nervous. So now I feel better.
Dude, doing the intro is the worst part.
Yeah, because it's like small talk.
I'm like, when do you go to them? How do you say their name first?
Yeah.
It's like the hardest part.
Do you pretend, do we pretend we've never met?
Yeah.
Like,
do we lie? Do we just...
What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Like, back to the basics. Yeah. But, so, because I've never been on a podcast before.
You haven't?
I haven't. So, I feel like I was just like, first appearance, I want to be asking the questions. Because I feel like that's like the end of things I'm often more comfortable on is like let me like fish out like the details from your life.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect place to do it. Like I can ask you anything pretty much, and it's like you agreed to this. Like I'm not gonna freak you out by like going straight to like childhood trauma.
No, you're good. You're good.
Except you did say there's some things that were off limits.
Politics.
Yeah, and that's
I like one of my best friends. I did the podcast with him. And then afterwards, we brought up politics, and he was like, tell me why you, and I was like, I'm not going to talk about it, bro. But when he went home, I was like, I love you, I hope that, like, we're good,
Did you, like, delete the episode?
No, we did it after.
Oh, okay.
It was brought up afterwards.
Okay, yeah. So you kept it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm curious, though, like, when did you start the podcast, and why? What got you into it?
Okay. I was really reluctant. I was going through this period where I was like learning to be humble and like learning to, because I was always out as you see like at the thing. I know everybody and like, and I wanted to make sure it like came from the right place, like a place of like love and like, not for attention and like not for like, but just to be helpful and like. Okay. Obviously, I wanted to blow the fuck up now. I'll give it up on all that. But
you just want views.
But if I did want it to blow up, we should talk about politics. You know what I mean? Because that's what, like...
Right.
I see everybody's channel that does talk about it, 300,000 subscribers.
I know.
You motherfuckers, dude.
But it's not... You want to, like, still stay true to, like, your original
Yeah, for sure. And the politics little phase I'm in will pass.
Yeah.
I just go through, like, little phases, so...
Yeah, it's like a fad right now.
For sure.
It's weird.
But I started it like 3.5, 4 years ago, and I wanted to do it. I started out. I did my first one on A Course in Miracles with a lady that's done it for like 40 years or something. Her name's Diane, and that's got the most views out of all. It's like 550
Whoa.
something, and it was so cool. And we were talking about how we're destroying the ego, and all of a sudden the phone pops out, boom, and she was like, "See, you talk about these." It was just the coolest episode ever. She was so cool. And then, you know what the Tao is?
Kind of.
I don't know if anybody really.
Yeah.
knows. You know what I mean?
Give me like a good.
It's like an ancient Chinese. It's not like a. They don't like to call it like Taoism.
Okay.
It's just something like the Tao is something you. Once you talk about the Tao, the Tao is no longer there. Is what it says. Stuff like.
It's like
really.
the game.
It's
like
really
people would play.
backwards from like what we learn in the world,
Okay.
and it's really. It takes a while to like kind of comprehend what it's even
About.
trying to teach you. But like I've learned that like A Course in Miracles and the Tao are really similar in a lot of ways. But so I did that with Cindy, my second episode.
Nice.
And then my third one I did on breath work with this girl, Ashley. I call her Sister Divine. We would do hour-long breath work sessions.
Wow.
And dude, I would be like locked up,
Whoa.
and crying and laughing at the same time, and like processing like stuff from my childhood, and like forgiving, and like.
Damn. On camera?
No.
Okay.
No. We just talked about breath work and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, doing that was super cool. That was super helpful.
That's way cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to do it on like different things that were.
Yeah, because you seem like a curious person. Like you just want to know
I do.
all the things.
Yeah.
So.
That's kind of how we started talking. Was like.
Yeah,
I was
think it was
interested in like Christian.
religion.
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah,
And
that's what we talked about.
I did think for a second you were trying to convert me to Christianity.
And
I was like,
you asked me like, "Are you Christian?" I was like, "No." You're like, "What?"
yeah, like months later, I'm like, "You're Christian, right?"
I can see because that's a book that like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I can totally see why you would think that. But I just wanted to start the podcast for just to be helpful and have fun and like have these memories. Like I did it with my uncle who passed, and it's one of the funny. He's like, "I'm the real goat." That's what we call the Uncle Goat. He started the Bible.
Oh.
And he's like, "I'm the real goat. Tom Brady ain't got shit on me, dude. They found me out in the hill when I was 12. Like, it's so funny.
Damn.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'll have to go find that episode and watch it. That's cool. So you wanted it to be helpful for like people in recovery?
Yeah.
Okay. Like you, because you were really involved in like the drug community, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much. Because when we did what was that, recovery days or whatever, and like so many people were coming up to you, and I was like, Tyrone knows people.
Yeah.
Like he's been around. It started to click because I don't know very much about like the community here. So like what? Yeah, like I guess I'm curious why. Like explain to me like the drive to like be helpful to other people.
Well, I stopped going to NA, and it was like towards the end of where you start to give back, like in the step work. You start.
Okay.
I stopped at like I finished step 9, I think.
Okay.
And I know part of being successful in recovery is giving back, and like Lit on Life, we did an event for Ryan at Premier. We did an event for Premier to try to help somebody pay for their treatment before Ryan took insurance.
That's awesome.
I'm about to get the Jim Carrey teeth, like how they I had to take a drink.
Cotton mouth.
When I did my first podcast and told my story, I literally was like that the whole time, and he would ask me questions, and I would answer it, and when I was done, I was like, "Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck I just even said, dude." And I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't answer it, I know it." But so, anyways, so I stopped going to NA, and I just wanted to. I know there's different ways of giving back, and I think this is obviously a more outward way of doing it, and I feel like I try to be helpful when there's not a camera on as well. You know what I mean? Like, service can be done in any way, and I don't need to like snap a picture of it and be like, "Look what I did," you know, like, because I see a lot of that, but
it was entertaining.
It is. I forgot what your questioning was.
Well, just like, because you do seem very like driven and motivated. Because like for work, you like help people in their recovery, and then the podcast as well. And you, I think even me and Logan talked about this, like, because he met you at the retreat a couple weeks ago, and he was like, Tyrone is just a really nice guy, like a really good guy. And I felt like Logan.
I felt the same way about you, Logan. By the way, her husband is my twin, my dementia twin brother, dude. We got pre-dementia together, and we're working through it the best we can.
Now, yeah, you can like start a community for that.
Yeah, we're gonna
support because it's lonely.
Yeah, and we have a plan for the next podcast. We're gonna not write down our questions and see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
See where it takes you.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I know that's, I don't know. I just wanted to give back in any way I can.
Yeah.
And I know I do it at work, but work is work, you know, and you get paid for it. And
yeah.
Even though it's still fulfilling at times and hard at times and like painful at times.
Yeah.
See people struggle, but yeah.
It's fun to have like probably a side hustle too that's like creative.
Yeah.
As well, I imagine.
For sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I have a lot of questions for you, but I feel like I'm a little bit nervous because like I feel like there's so much that I still don't know about like recovery or just like even work wise, like substance use treatment. So I like just want that to be a disclaimer because I want to ask you questions, but if it comes off the wrong way, it's just like I don't know, like I'm just a girl, like okay. Okay, so how long have you been sober?
I just got 7 years.
Okay, cool.
On October 2nd, I got 7 years.
Wow.
Woo!
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's huge. That's 7 years.
It's
is a long
nuts,
time.
dude. It's wild.
Yeah, like, how have those 7 years been? Like, can you
Very
summarize?
up and down. Very up and down. I couldn't hold a job for like the first year. My brain was fried, and I felt like I had no purpose. I felt like I hated every job I did. I was like, I hate going to work. You know, like we're making nothing. Like there's no point. I'm sanding wood all day.
Damn.
You know, like that's cool. Some rich person gets this for their steroids, but like fuck them, dude. Like I hate this job.
The purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I worked at that stair place, and I was not on any medication, and I have ADD super bad. And I was putting a piece of like maple wood through a table saw, and so he started talking to me, and I like, looked over, didn't even look, and and I pushed it sideways, and that thing came back and hit me in the stomach, and my hand went over the blade.
Oh my god.
With the wood.
Yeah.
Dude, it hit me so hard. I thought it hurt my back.
Oh god.
And I like dropped down and I put my hand over here because I thought my hand was gone.
Yeah.
It took like a minute and a half for me to be able to breathe.
Whoa.
And I was like, I'll worry about my hand once I can breathe.
Yeah.
And then my hand was good, thank God, but it was like that close to going through the piece of wood.
Yeah.
And then the next day they're like, we need you to cut. And I was like, you know what, I'm done.
Like, I'm pretty sure today's my last day.
I also walked in and took one call at a call center, and the guy's like, what the fuck do you want? And I was like, you know what, nothing. And I left. So that's how 2 jobs went.
Yeah.
Second year, my dad died of cancer. I took care of him. I got a job at Steps after I graduated drug court.
Damn.
Julie, who I worked for, that ran the inpatient there, loved me. And like, I was worried I was going to be like, because recovery here in St. George, Utah, used to be very, not like how Premier is.
Okay.
Not very kind.
Okay.
Really on your ass. And and so I was really worried that the way I am with people was not going to be accepted. And I thought I was going to get fired one day at the staff meeting, and I won Employee of the Month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, I told Keon, I'm getting fired for sure. I just know it. And I got there, and they're like, Employee of the Month goes to Tyrone. I was like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Yeah, but so she loved me, and but I took care of my dad. That was really hard. Then my grandpa died 2 weeks later from a heart attack, same house. Then my grandma died from dementia.
Oh no.
Dementia brother.
Tough subject.
And yeah, like 3 months later. So we were constantly doing funerals and like, and so that was really hard, but I stayed sober through it, and that I found like a sense of purpose in helping my dad.
Yeah.
Like a real sense of, and I didn't even like my dad at that time. Like everybody hated my dad.
Yeah, because you mentioned like you had like a rough relationship with him.
Yeah, super rough relationship with him. He was fucking crazy, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he was do meth and he'd be violent and crazy. He thought my grandpa, first of all, that he was a twin and they killed the twin. They sacrificed him. I'm like, dude, what are you talking? And then he thought he found, you know when Elizabeth Smart got kidnapped? You remember that?
I do.
He thought my grandpa and my grandma's brother had her in a church basement in Idaho.
No.
And that they were framing him for it. So he called my grandpa and he's like, don't ever come home or I'm gonna fucking kill you. It's my grandpa's house.
Oh my god.
So my grandpa like stays somewhere else and I'm like, dude, you can't like.
Whoa.
And if you say anything to him, he's like, and he's a big guy, you know, like.
Fuck you up.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, we had a rough relationship, but.
How long was he like actively using?
His whole life.
Okay.
He had like a year once, and then he did drug court later on, but I was using really bad at that time. I didn't even see him. He brought me smokes and some food once.
Damn.
And that's the only time I seen him. And as soon as he graduated, he relapsed immediately. But I was in jail with my dad often, like.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it though is literally everybody hated my dad. He had done terrible things to people, their family, their like just bad things, really bad things. I'm not going to say them on here, but
okay.
It was cool to see that people all forgave him, like in that like love won in the end.
Yeah.
Like everybody that hated him came to say goodbye and tell them because he was a really good dude and he was sober. He was funny, like he was the best dude to be around. I mean, but the worst when he was high.
Damn.
So I went through that. I got promoted to case manager at outpatient at Steps, and I hated that. It was the worst environment I've ever worked in.
Oh, damn.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, Ryan, you need to hire me, dude, please. And so he hired me, not like really knowing if they could even pay me. I thought Trina hated me. So I couldn't get her to laugh at my jokes, and I was like, fuck, dude, I'm fucking burned.
I'm the funny guy.
Yeah. Like, please laugh at my jokes. This is all I got, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing for work, so please at least laugh at my jokes.
I can't make you laugh.
I think she was just stressed, and like she thought he was just hiring his friends, and like she didn't know it was gonna work out, or.
Yeah. Wait, how did you know Ryan?
Because he was when I was doing drug court,
Mm-hmm.
he was doing his school hours
Okay.
there, and he would do groups, sit in on groups,
Okay.
and we just instantly started talking about Nacho Libre, and got along instantly,
Nice.
and just had a really good relationship. I seen him at recovery days later. He gave me the premiere line, which I thought was his personal line. I'm sending songs to it, writing like all these personal things that I'm going through to it. And Trina and Jordan and whoever else was there, I can read it. And I was like, oh my God. When I found that out later, he's like, yeah, sorry, dude.
I should have told you, but.
But getting to know Ryan and working with Ryan and Trina, excuse me, has been probably the biggest blessing I've found in recovery. Besides my cousin Jordan and Kiana, you know, all those things, but that's been probably the most beneficial thing because working, I hate work, dude. I fucking hate that I have to work. I don't want to do it. I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah, just want to hang out.
But Ryan and them have made it like a good place to be. They've been super helpful for me in tons of areas, and it's not. I don't like necessarily always look forward to it, but I don't wake up like I fucking hate it. You know, some days I'm like I'm calling in.
Yeah.
Most days I think that.
Yeah.
But I don't. So that's how you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Totally, and you've been there for
4 years.
4 years. Like I've never been at a job that long. So
And it's incredible.
If you can keep doing it, I feel like that's a sign that like okay, it's you know the good outweighs the bad.
For sure. Yeah.
Everyone would rather not be working.
Yeah. I don't know though. I think Ryan likes working. He's like, dude, my weekends are off. Like when I don't work it, like I feel like I'm like off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that makes no sense to me, dude. Because I feel like when I have to go to work, I'm off. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does seem like he has friends there, hobbies, music, like sick office,
8,000 instruments.
Yeah.
To play with.
Harmonica.
Yeah. I wonder what those poor people are going through in their individuals. Is he just playing that fucking thing on his...
He's like, I know we have something to talk about, but I gotta
practice,
show you
dude.
this new thing.
He's like, just meditate while I do
I promise, this is way better than anything we'll talk about. Way more healing. But yeah, it's a really good environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've hired the perfect people, like...
Yeah.
Bibbles, don't do it. So you got the camera. Get down. Bibbles.
Bibbles, come here.
Get down.
Bibbles. Logan,
Last
I
time,
need you.
did I show you when she got in the camera?
No?
I'll show you later.
Okay. Trying to make an appearance.
Good job. Thank you. But yeah, I've had a lot of friends die during it. Me and Kiana broke up. I tried 2 other relationships that didn't work. One was a fucking nightmare, like
Ooh.
horrible.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just didn't know what I was doing, dude. I've been on drugs my whole life, and trying to be like,
is it like
naturally selfish, I think, and like I've gotten better. And I'm bipolar, dude, and I'd be up, doing great, killing life, like killing it.
Yeah.
And I have all these plans ready, like I'm gonna start a business, and like
you think you're Jesus.
And then I crash, and then people are like, "Hey, we got this," and I'm like, "I'm not doing that," you know. I'm not. Yeah. So that was the hardest thing for me, was that, and trying new medications that didn't work. It made me feel almost worse.
Yeah.
Until I found the right ones, but I've gained 800 pounds from them. But oh well, you know.
I mean, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I'd rather not want to kill myself and be a little chubbier,
and
you know.
Have like less ups and downs, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you had bipolar your whole life?
I think so, because when I was super young, before I even did drugs or anything, I took like 15 to leave, like trying to kill myself.
Oh damn.
I didn't know like if that would do it. I thought that might do it.
Yeah.
And I just remember at certain times I'd get really just depressed, and I wouldn't know what the fuck was wrong with me, you know. And like even when I'd be around all my friends and stuff, because everybody went to my house as a kid, like all my friends. My mom was cool like that. You know, to a detriment. But one story real quick. One time I'm in Reach. Do you know what that is? It's like drug court for kids.
Okay.
So I've been in treatment since I was like 13. And
Fun.
I'm telling them I'm sober for like 4 months. They don't believe me, but my mom comes to family group and they're like, "Terry, how's Tyrone doing?" She's like, "I just buy them beer and they just sit downstairs, and so that he doesn't get in trouble. He's doing really good. He doesn't leave the house." And the dude looks at me, he's like, "Thank you, Terry." And I was like, "Fuck, Mom."
Well, I mean, if she's giving it to you, like,
Yeah.
what are you supposed to think as a teenager?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm sober.
But I did not think she was going to say that. I thought she knew.
Okay.
You know?
To not say
I went to detention immediately.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. But she didn't.
She didn't mean to. She came and visited me a lot.
You're like,
bought me
Mom,
Dr.
this is
Peppers.
all your fault. You bought it for me. Then you ratted me out.
I just kept getting in trouble, so that was her best way. She knew I wasn't going to stop doing it.
Yeah.
And so that was her way of trying to fix the problem. You know?
Yeah. Doing the best she could.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you close with her?
We don't talk as much as we used to. My family is either on one side or the other, you know, and there's not many of us that are on this side right now, but they're doing their thing, and I just kind of keep my distance right now. And yeah.
Maybe it'll,
I hope.
come back around.
I hope, because they've all done drug court. They've all experienced what it's like to be clean. And I remember my brother told me, he's like, "Dude, I could just like, I hate being clean because my mind like never shuts the fuck up."
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, "I get it, bro. Like it's like a terrorist lives in our head and just tells us negative shit, you know."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I just don't like feeling that."
Mhm. And you feel like you relate to that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like my mind's gotten a lot better. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard when you don't know what you're doing. Like you're just trying to live life and like
Yeah.
be a normal person when all you've done is like sell drugs and lived in a whole different universe. You know.
Yeah. Is it like starting over completely? Like trying to
It's
figure
like
out how to
It's like relationships, sex is harder. Like
you have
you don't know what
learn something for the
like
first
everything
time.
new and feel it and like be vulnerable and like be, because that's what I remember. I drank just to hang around girls when I was young because I was too nervous to just go hang around them, you know. So I'd drink Robitussin or like do something acid or just something dumb where I was like
just like take the edge off.
Yeah, and I wasn't held responsible for anything any way I was, you know, because I was like, "Oh, I was drunk, sorry," you know, or like yeah.
When did you like first start using drugs or alcohol?
My mom got a DUI when I was like 10. She left, and I finished like her unopened beer. I finished like 3 beers, and I felt really good. And then my dad bought me. I turned like 12, I think, and he bought me a couple 40s in Nevada, in Mesquite. And I drank
40s or like
the big
liquor?
ones, yeah.
Okay.
And I drank both of those, and I felt really good. I liked that a lot. I didn't puke.
Whoa.
And then like a little bit later, 12 or 13, I ate mushrooms with my dad, and he like was yelling. He's like, "God, you're acting like a fucking little kid." I was like, because I was chewing on a lighter like aggressively, and I was like, "I am a little kid." And he's like, "Oh my God, you're right," you know. And I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah.
And I was tripping. We got pulled over by the cops. It was terrible. It was so scary.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was scary.
Wow.
My dad is like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Trailer Park Boys, but Ricky can always get out of the things with the cops. My dad was like, he could walk a straight line hammered. He like,
Whoa.
he was like that dude.
Whoa.
So we got out of it. We didn't get in any trouble.
No way.
Yeah.
You're both tripping on mushrooms.
All four of my uncle and me and my buddy.
Whoa.
Uncle, dad, me and my buddy.
And you're how old?
12 or 13.
And they're all adults?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, one time the school called, or my mom called my dad, and to let him know that I hadn't been to school in a month.
Mm.
And he looked over, and I was hitting the bong. I was like 13. And he said he didn't even click. He's like, "Oh my God, I didn't even realize." He was high meth, and like, he didn't even
kids
realize.
are supposed to go to school.
He didn't even know that I was missing school.
Whoa. It was just like summer.
And I was pissed. I was like, "Mom, you fucking this up for me?
Yeah.
This is great,
Like,
dude."
why did you say anything?
She was pissed.
Dang. That's wild. So when did things escalate, you think?
I started doing
Boys.
ecstasy,
Okay.
and ecstasy first, and I really, 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 really liked ecstasy because that's like the best feeling in the world. And I started dating a chick that I was just in love with, and we both liked it, and we didn't get along very well, but we like both like were in love, like bad.
Yeah.
And so we did ecstasy all the time, so we could get along and like
Just have a great time.
Yeah, because we would drink a lot, and her parents seemed pretty normal to me. I guess I'm sure they had their issues and flaws, but like what I seen was a lot of arguments and violence and like. So I didn't. That's what I picked up as traits, and like I didn't like not violent, but like we argued.
Yeah, like
mean
conflict
shit to each other,
was
and like
normal.
yeah. So me and her dated a lot throughout life. Like we kept trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. She moved from Georgia like
Damn.
10 years. What must have like 10 years ago to come live with me, and it was just the same thing, dude. And we were like, what the fuck? Why do we keep?
Yeah.
We're still friends. We still talking.
But it just wasn't.
Never was good.
Couldn't work as like
Yeah.
a romantic thing.
So that's I got into ecstasy really bad, and I noticed I got really depressed because that eats like where your all the happiness in your brain,
Yeah.
wherever that comes from, it eats it. And I went through like a year-long depression from that, and
Damn.
opiates didn't start till I was always scared of meth because I'd seen my mom like pick out her eyelashes thinking there's like bugs,
Oh god.
and the way my dad was obviously like terrible. So I was
Yeah.
really, really afraid that I was gonna act like my dad.
Yeah.
But heroin was like nothing like that, and the only reason I ever did meth is because I was so sick from heroin.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, dude, it helps, and I was just desperate, and I did it. And I was like, oh, I'm fine, I'm not like my dad.
Yeah.
But eventually, I was robbing everybody and doing crazy shit.
Okay. So it went from heroin to meth?
Heroin and meth,
Okay. Like same time.
and then Xanax and coke and whatever, like all of it, anything I could do.
Dang.
Crack, hallucinogens, anything. Which one are you? Bibbles.
All the things.
Hi, Bib.
And then when did you? So like you went to jail like how many times?
I didn't go. I went to detention a lot,
Okay.
and then I learned just to stay home. Like I sold weed forever. I thought that was gonna be my career path.
Mm-hmm.
Bibbles, it's not the time. But I just stayed home from like 18 to 25
Whoa.
and sold weed and like drank and
Stayed out of. That was your way of like avoiding.
yeah. But then I went to jail. Once I got on heroin, I got a warrant. I can't remember what I got a warrant for. And then the next time I took all the charges for my cousin. The house got raided. Our house got on 700 South, the Hafen house, got raided 6 times before my grandpa sold it.
Whoa.
He was finally like, okay, that's it.
Wait, because I grew up down there.
Yeah.
Like 400 South.
490 East, 700 South, right on the corner, kitty corner from the high school sign. Used to be a basketball hoop out there.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a lighter color brick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the house.
The cops, like, I remember at an APB thing, they were like, yeah, we drove by every time we drove by that house, we knew there was drugs in there. We just waited till there was a lot more people and a lot more drugs, and then we do it.
Dang.
I was like, I figured you knew. You know, like, it's pretty hard to hide it.
Yeah, and it's like a small town.
Yeah.
And stuff. Damn. And then what? So you went to detention a lot, and then when did you first go to jail?
I think when I was 26,
Okay.
somewhere in there, 25, 26. I went to jail once. I got booked for an old warrant from when I was a kid.
Oh.
But I just bailed right out. This chick bailed me out. She pawned her wedding ring and bailed me out.
That's love.
Yeah. I shouldn't even talk about that.
You can cut it.
Yeah, I went to jail, and then it just, once I got those charges and I got put on probation, I could not do probation successfully. I could not stop doing heroin. I would always try to do it once and just have a good night, and like,
Yeah.
but as soon as I did it, it was over. Yes.
Yeah.
I love you.
What was it like? Your the first time in jail? Was it?
Some dude immediately. I seen a Mexican dude that I worked with, and I guess it was quiet time. I didn't know that it was like 8 a.m. I'd been in detox for like 4 days, feeling like shit. And I seen somebody I knew, and I started talking to some dude's like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like immediately. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm fighting somebody with him." 12 was like, "Fuck you, dude." You know, like immediately like,
I
"Fuck
just
you."
got here.
He's like, "It's quiet time, man." And I was like, "Oh, sorry." I didn't know, man. You know.
And
then he
could've
became my
said
best
that.
friend.
Oh, okay.
And we ended up doing meth in there for almost 3 weeks straight.
Oh my god.
Some dude snuck in 3/4 of an ounce of meth,
Whoa.
which he called potion. We heard him talking to his lawyer or the cops.
Mm-hmm.
We were all going to court, and he was in there. We were waiting, but he was in a room. He's like, "It's potion." I didn't even get caught with methamphetamines. I was making potions. And I was like, "Hell yeah, this is a good potion, dude." But I literally almost wrote the judge like, "Please let me out of here so I can get sober."
Yeah.
For real.
That's crazy.
I was coming off methadone, which lasts for the come down lasts for months.
Oh wow.
It's the worst one. Like
Yeah.
it lasts forever. So I wasn't sleeping anyways.
Whoa.
So and meth made me feel a little better. So I just kept doing it.
Yeah. How did he sneak it in?
Up his butt.
Okay.
For sure. Bibbles, lay down.
Dang, that's crazy. Like, do you think
That's a lot to put out there.
That is, yeah. He's
Potion. He just put potion, 3/4 of an ounce of potion up his butt, dude.
damn.
And then he fell asleep, and we sold it all and did it all, and he was so mad at us. He got beat up, I think.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
remember for sure.
Yeah.
He like freaked out that all his meth was gone, and I think somebody beat him up, punched him, and he left the section.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's like a whole world in there.
Yeah, it's a completely different world.
Yeah.
I
That's
hated it.
insane.
The first time I went, I was like, "Grandma, bail me out." I was like, "It's fucking terrible in here."
Is it like scary? Like I feel like it.
I was a little nervous. Like
Yeah.
I knew a lot of people, but I didn't know what to do. Or like somebody eventually taught me that you get a routine.
Okay.
Like you get a routine and you stick to it, and your days will fly. And you work out, and you do this, you play cards, And I was
Yeah.
like, okay. And I started doing a routine, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you kind of become a part of that place. You know,
Yeah.
I was fighting it the whole time. If you think you're getting out,
Mm.
it's really hard to settle in and like just accept
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
once you know you're not getting out, then you're like acceptance hits, and you're like.
Yeah. You just
You adapt,
be
know.
where you
Yeah.
are and like make the best of it.
Yeah, I've had some great times in jail. Like literally, some of the best times I've ever had have been in jail.
Block party.
Yeah, for real. And some of the worst times I've had have been in jail too. So
Oh damn. Highs and lows.
yeah, for sure.
Dang.
It would start getting depressed in there. Like I'd be
Yeah.
feeling high, feeling good, and like fine, and then all of a sudden I get depressed for like a week, and there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to like get any peace.
Yeah.
You just have to deal with annoying people and like.
Probably like no sunlight. Like not very much sun. I don't know. I
Like
just
you go
feel
to the
like
yard, like the main yard, like once
a day
every month or two. But you can go to the mini yard, but it's all like
covered.
caged in. You can't,
Whoa.
so people can't throw drugs to you. And like,
Okay. Dang. Yeah, did you feel like claustrophobic? Because I've never even been to the jail. Like, I've never been inside.
it's pretty open. Like
Okay.
there's like 12 bunks downstairs, 13 bunks upstairs, it's open. It's not like I never went to the hole. I never got caught doing anything in there ever, which
Wow.
is crazy.
Wow.
I got caught like passing kites. Like a kite is when you're passing a message under the door to the next section,
Okay.
which is not a big deal because I was just like sending them coffee or trying to help them in some way. But
Yeah.
I never got caught with drugs. I smoked weed in there numerous times
Wow.
and got away with it every time. They even drug tested us 3 days later because somebody told on us. But I worked out so much and sweated so much that we passed the test.
Damn.
My brother was like, "What are we doing?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And we're gonna pass our test.
Be cool.
Yeah,
Dang.
and we passed. Just 2 other people that didn't work out didn't pass.
Oof. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think like were the guards just like oblivious, or did they kind of just like not care? Because I'm thinking about like the meth.
Some really, I don't know how they didn't, because we were up in it. Usually people are trying to sleep in, they feel like shit. They're like, and we were up at, as soon as they let us out, we were out there.
But
playing cards and like not eating breakfast, like not.
And they're probably like,
and everybody
wow.
is dying for food in there. Like you're like,
really?
well, when you're coming down, you haven't eaten and like,
okay.
you know, this is like right in this. This is the section where you're getting classified.
Okay.
So it's the very first place. Unless you go to detox, you go there.
Okay.
It's called F block, and that's where they learn where they're going to put you next.
Okay.
And they watch you, so you're freshly there. And usually people are trying to sleep and they're trying to eat.
Yeah. And just like
recover.
lie low.
We're out there playing cards like at 5 in the morning.
Damn. The guards are just like, this is.
I don't know. It
cool.
was really weird that
Good for these guys.
They did rate us, but it was right when it was gone.
Yeah.
And they didn't find anything.
Dang. Just too
we got away with it. Yeah, I guess we weren't very sneaky. We were all writing letters like this big to our girls, and yeah, it was crazy.
Whoa, that's crazy. What did you think of like the guards or like the staff? What were the staff?
I was kind of disrespectful to them at first, but like the more I went there, I realized that didn't help you in any way, and they weren't like terrible. Some of them were dicks.
Yeah.
Like some of them sucked, and I didn't like them at all. But some of them were like good people, and like, dude, the more, and working in this field now, I'm like, they have a hard job, dude.
Yeah.
A really hard job.
Right. Because
And
I
the
feel
cops do too. Like this,
Yeah.
you've seen people at their worst, and like,
and they put their lives on the line.
Yeah.
A lot. And I feel like they get a bad rap. It's like, why would you work there? Like the system is.
Yeah.
The system is fucked. Like you must be part of the
Yeah,
system.
you're a piece of shit. You're
like
a cop. Fuck you. You know, that was my attitude at first. Like fuck them.
Yeah.
I've always been rebellious. Like my dad would tell me that cops did all these terrible things, and like so I learned that they were the enemy early. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely like went through a phase feeling that way. Probably just like what gets portrayed in the media and stuff, but I feel like a lot of those people are just trying to like help society, even though like I feel like the system doesn't do it in the best way. But yeah, especially like police officers, it's like who would choose to do that like just for fun, like.
Have you watched The Perfect Neighbor?
It's
on YouTube or on Netflix, and just these cops keep getting called to this lady that's complaining about children playing football in a certain spot. And she's crazy, and she ends up killing one of the moms but I was like, that would be the worst. And like, this isn't even like super bad. It's like just an annoying lady.
Yeah.
But like, that would be the worst fucking job ever, dude.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not just hate us? Like, especially like the way I was. Like, I can understand why they get like, fuck these guys, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're like, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And if you're dealing with that all day, just like people.
How do you go home and not just like.
Hate everyone.
If your girlfriend yells at you, like, shut the fuck up. You know, like, just be like angry.
Yeah.
Because people are just, you're getting them at their worst. Nobody wants to get pulled over.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So I have a different respect for them now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And there's gonna be like bad apples everywhere.
Yeah.
People that are like doing it because they want like power and control.
For sure. Yeah. I met a few of them and they sucked, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens. So let's see. I feel like I have so many more questions still.
You're good.
Okay. You can cut this part out, right? Well, I just like take a breather.
Yeah, we can for sure.
Because I'm like, okay, I'm like, there's a fork in the road. Okay, so what's it? So this is a new stage of your life coming up.
Yeah.
Fatherhood. Tell me about that.
I've been scared to that, honestly. And I was just like talking to my therapist. I was like, I feel like I have life like nailed down. Like I could deal with death. I could deal with my relationship. I could deal with Sora, her kid. I could deal with the cats, you know, and my job. And like I felt like I had it like planned. And and the kid was not part of it, you know, like at all. Like I was actually kind of happy that I had made it this far, and I was like, I did it, dude. I fucking did it, you know. No kids for me, cool.
Whew.
But so I've kind of had a hard time like coming to terms with it. Sometimes I get excited, but sometimes I feel like dread. I'm like, I'm gonna be busy, and I'm not gonna be able to do what I want anymore. I'm selfish, dude. I like going to the gym. I like being able to leave when I want, or like, you know. So I've had a hard time with it, but I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be cool, and I believe in some form of higher power, the universe, whatever it is. And that was the first bit of acceptance I found, was just like, if I trust God's plan, then I trust God's plan when it doesn't make sense to me, anyways, you know.
Yeah.
But finding out about the amniotic band that was possible, and that really freaked me out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I'd rather her just not make it than have to come out with missing a limb, or like.
Yeah, like a long-term
And just be somebody that people pick on, and like, I don't want her to go through that.
Yeah.
So I started thinking like that, you know, but once they told us that she was fine, that's how I knew I cared, because they like started tearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
I felt, because I was worried about her, you know.
Yeah. Like you obviously already have like a connection to your child.
Sometimes I feel like I should have more of one, and I feel like I should be more excited and more, you know, because I can tell Kiana gets excited. She's like, check this out. And I don't feel as excited as I think I should.
Yeah.
My therapist is like, that's fine. It's normal. So I'm just working through that.
Like, just experience the emotions for what they are.
Yeah.
Versus like.
And just be okay with where I'm at.
Yeah.
She's like, you're obviously not going to have the same connection Kiana does, because Kiana's growing the child and is there with it all day, you know. And she's like, it's probably something that will come when you meet her, you know. I was like, all right, thank you. Thank you for it was, dude, for sure.
What are the things that make you excited? Or like,
I think it's cool, just even with Sora, Kiana's daughter, that Sora has a place to come where it's safe. Me and Kiana aren't fighting. We don't, never any violence or like not random weird people coming over.
Yeah.
Like I at one point seen some dude dressed in my mom's underwear one time, like.
Damn.
And I was like really, really young, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? You know, and he was like doing whatever, and it really freaked me out. Yeah, it really freaked me out, dude. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I'd walk in, and my uncle and my other uncle, who's native, they'd be out there doing seances and like weird shit, dude, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, just really, my dad would always be in the room hiding, doing drugs, and like staying away. And I've been that person with girls I've dated and their kids. They've lost their kids because of what we did. I've been the person in the room with the kids knocking. They're hungry, and I'm so sick it takes me an hour to get out of bed just to go make them some ramen, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited that it's not like that.
Yeah.
No matter how bad I do or whatever I do, it's not going to be like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited about. That she has a safe place to be. Because that's not normally the way our family has been.
Yeah. To like do it differently.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
All my brothers, and I love my brothers, and I'm sorry, they've lost all their children, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like if I would have had one during addiction, I would have too.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like things in your home life and like growing up, like, was that contributing to like not really wanting a kid, you think?
For sure. And like my depressions and stuff, I never wanted a kid to see the world the way I did.
Yeah.
And like, because it'd be so pointless, and like there was no meaning, or like it was just dark. And I really didn't want, I didn't want them to go through the addiction I went through.
Yeah.
So I worry about that. Me and Kiana are both addicts, you know?
Yeah.
So that's scary because it's easy to do, and kids want to. I did. I wanted to do whatever felt good, and yeah. So I really worry about that. Yeah, those two things are my main concern, and that she's healthy. You know, I hope she's healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine like this. It's like a lot of responsibility. You know?
Yeah,
But
and I don't like responsibility. I like as little as possible. You know.
you just want to have fun.
Yeah, I just want to chill.
Yeah. Just live life.
But I think everybody's like, you're gonna be such a good. And sometimes people see things in you that you can't see yourself.
Yeah.
That was basically my whole recovery is like I couldn't see any worth in myself, but people like loved me. And I remember calling my sponsor one time. I was like crying. I was like, why does everybody love me but me?
Yeah.
You know, why the fuck does everybody love me and I fucking don't? You know.
Yeah.
But that's gotten way better too.
Yeah. What?
Meds.
What helped? Cool.
Meds for sure. But I also don't feel like I was spiritually tuned in when I was not on meds. I'd be super like tuned in.
Really?
Yeah, like I'd run and like the world would be like vibrating.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice.
That's way nice.
Yeah, it's like a cheat code, dude.
Like a natural high.
Yeah.
Kind of like with breath work, does it ever
Yeah.
vibrate?
Oh,
for you?
yeah.
Okay.
That is, when you do the hour one, it's like the best highs. Like I can't.
Yeah.
When I was doing it, I was remembering like all the times I went to jail, all the shit I did to get drugs.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I can feel like this for free.
Crazy.
You know, nobody
And
taught me this.
good for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, I was surprised too because I never really did breath work till I came to Premier.
First time Ryan did it, I was like, fuck you, I'm never doing this again. I hate this.
This is weird.
Hold my breath. Dude, I don't know. Pure panic.
Yeah. No, definitely. And it's like a lot of, it's work.
Yeah, it
You know,
is.
Like,
I try to avoid it.
For the high.
I try to avoid it.
Yeah. But then when you do it, it's like.
You're always grateful you did.
Yeah. It's
Like meditation or the gym or any of it.
Yeah, it's true. It's like the struggle, I feel like makes it worthwhile.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Okay, so meds helped you learn to love yourself, but I'm sure there were other things.
Like step work was really good for me. I remember I changed sponsors, and the last step I did, the ninth step, he kind of made me go through my step work with him. And it was like I was a completely different person. I was like, damn, dude, it kind of tripped me out.
Dang.
And that was kind of one of the first moments where I was like, oh, like I am different. I am like, and then Trina telling me she couldn't imagine me doing the things I did. I was like, oh, like really? Like, cause I just pictured everyone seeing me as like
An addict.
like a criminal, like a thug, like a whatever, you know.
Dang.
'Cause I had a certain demeanor about me, and I think that I've softened a lot
Okay.
compared to how I used to be.
Yeah. So your sponsor made it a big difference?
Step work,
Okay.
breath work, Course of Miracles, and just like working on myself, just running, like everything I did, I did everything. First of all, I was trying to beat my depression.
Okay.
And I would run every day. I was doing step work. I was breathing, stretching, doing every help, eating good, like,
All the
and
things.
it didn't work, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just working on myself, going in, you know, like figuring out why I used and like why I did the things I did.
Yeah. And what'd you find out?
I seen your eyes click. You're like, yes. What I find out that I'm worthy and that I deserve good things that come to me. Ketamine has helped me a lot too, for sure. Like ketamine has helped me a lot.
Hell yeah.
Ketamine is incredible.
Damn.
What worked? Is that what you're?
Well, you're like, I had to analyze and figure out like why I used.
Well, I was scared to be myself. I was afraid to be seen. I was like, I didn't know who I was or like, you know, at all. So my first year, like in recovery, all I did was joke. Like, I told jokes, nonsense. That's all I did.
Just like list of dad jokes.
Yeah, just anything. Like when we had the UA, instead of you have to stand in a line and wait at drug court, and I just did stand-up comedy the whole fucking time, dude. Like, I could not be joking in drug. I'd get in, nobody'd sit by me in drug court.
Really?
When you have to go to court, because I would fucking be a distraction, and I would get in trouble. So nobody wanted to sit by me. Even though they had the best time when they sat
Yeah.
by me, they didn't want to stay.
They're like, I gotta focus.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, you
Yeah.
fucker. And I was like, I can't stop, so sit somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'll joke to myself. Yeah, just learning what I like, what I don't like setting boundaries is super helpful.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's a form of self-love.
Yeah.
Learning what you will put up with, what you won't
Yeah.
put up with from people. And a lot of that I learned starting my job in recovery. I let them walk all over me at first because I wanted to be loved, and I realized that I was a big people pleaser.
Yeah.
And learning to not be that way was absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
People looking at you pissed and like what?
Totally.
Yeah, like being the bad guy sometimes, terrible, dude.
Not fun.
But it's a form of self-love, I think, for real.
Yeah, being fair to yourself too.
Yeah.
Because you're a person as
Because
well.
I would go to bed fuck, I shouldn't let them do this stuff.
Dang.
I'm gonna get fired if they find it. Giving them extra smokes or
Yeah.
just things that I shouldn't do, give them rock stars and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I just wanted them to love me,
Yeah.
and also for them to have a good experience.
Yeah.
Because I know it's hard, and I know they're just want a rock star or
Yeah.
just want to feel alive for a second,
Right. Feel
But
something.
they always tell on you anyways, one way or another. They don't mean to,
Yeah.
but they'll talk about it, and then
Yeah.
somebody will hear it, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Right.
Yes, I let him watch Tiger King. I'm sorry. Everybody had to watch it. We were in COVID.
Yeah.
We had to watch it, dude. It was a hard time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tiger King made it better.
Yeah. That was a collective experience.
Dude, that was
for
no,
sure.
no matter how bad we are, that motherfucker's way crazier, dude. He is wild.
I feel good
Yeah.
about myself.
Yeah. That's what that whole show was for.
Yeah, self-love. I
Yeah,
think.
it was for sure, yeah.
That was the message at the end of it. Yeah.
I hope that answered the question.
No, for sure.
It's a hard thing. It's hard to figure out, who you are because it's always evolving.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm learning new things about who I am, having this child,
Yeah.
you get thrown curveballs and then you figure out more about yourself and you go through more struggles and more growth and
Yeah. Adapt.
yeah, that's I always tell Ryan or adjust.
Okay.
I always tell Ryan in group, I was you just gotta adjust, dude.
Yeah.
Life comes and you just gotta pivot and adjust, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's
Evolve.
yeah.
Yeah. Because I think a lot about that, working in mental health. I don't know why it's probably not the best thing, but I'm always curious, what actually helps people get better, because I'm you could have someone do the same treatment as someone else and completely different outcomes and
I
stuff.
think being willing to try whatever, dude. Because I was willing to do anything, read any book, read,
Yeah.
do anything, work out,
Yeah.
run till I thought I was gonna die, breath work for an hour, just whatever. I just was and then you figure out what doesn't work and what you don't like.
Yeah.
The only way you can figure that out is by trying
New
things.
things. Yeah.
And then you can say this doesn't work for me. NA, I just stopped doing it. And everybody's you're gonna use it. That was a big
Yeah.
part where I trusted myself and had to believe in myself and
Yeah.
I had a lot of self-doubt and it's you're gonna use, you can't
Damn.
do it without this, and it's
Yeah.
everybody relapses. I'm not gonna relapse. I just
Yeah.
don't feel like I'm getting a message here anymore,
Yeah, to trust yourself.
Yeah. It's A Course in Miracles. I see these people that all have lights in their eyes
Yeah.
and their souls come shining through and I was that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And it's gonna work for me, I know it will.
Damn. That's doesn't seem helpful for everyone to be saying you're not gonna succeed.
Yeah, it's very backward. It's
very narrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel I don't know enough to have an opinion, but
dude, it
sometimes
helped me so much when I did it.
Yeah.
It helped me so much and I found so much purpose in it and it served a purpose for me for 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was just
You get to a point.
I'm going to something else.
Totally.
Yeah. And some people were not everybody was like that, but they truly come from a place of love.
Yeah.
They're not trying to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're worried about you. They want you to succeed, so they're not meaning to
To discourage you.
yeah, or
judge.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
that
job.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's important, just being like aware or like intentional. Like if it works for you, great. But if it comes to a point and it's like I no longer need this thing, like being able to make that switch.
Yeah.
It's probably scary though.
Those were some of the biggest things. And when me and Kiana broke up the first time, like it was terrible and it was super hard because she's so nice and like,
Yeah.
but I was not in a place where I could handle it.
Yeah.
Because I was barely like surviving my life and like,
Yeah.
it was just something I had to do and it was so hard and I second guessed myself the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
Yeah.
Because I got really lucky that we ended up back together. We
Yeah.
both went through we both had to learn some stuff, you know. And
Totally.
yeah.
Like sometimes like having a break or like seeing what doesn't work
Yeah.
gives perspective, helps you
And
appreciate.
dating other people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
You're like, wow, I had it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's so interesting. I feel like that's because like what works, like what's the main thing that like helps people in any like journey of their life. And I like what you said about like just being willing to like keep trying shit. Like it's probably not any one specific thing for the majority of people. It's just like you have to keep going until you find what works for you.
Ryan always said you could give everybody the same book, and if you tell them this is the answer and they're willing, then that will be the answer for them.
Whoa.
You know?
Yeah.
That will be the solution.
Yeah.
He's like, they have to be willing. If they're not, then the answer isn't in there.
Yeah. Like you can make it work.
Yeah.
For you, basically. That's crazy. I also feel like being able to like be yourself is a huge theme I see for people. Like that often seems like one of the key pieces in like someone just like healing or like making their life better is like, am I comfortable with myself?
I think that's why like people are so uncomfortable. It's because they're not able to be themselves. They don't even know what that is. You know,
Yeah.
like you don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
So we front, and then we get sad, and we put up a show, and we realize that's not who we are, and that's a big reason why I would get depressed and stuff too. Is I put on this big show, this joking, funny dude, and then all of a sudden I couldn't be that day, and I was like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah.
And then people like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh, I've been up in front for
Yeah.
2 years. That's what's wrong with me. You know, I can't always carry the room and like be that person all the
Yeah.
time.
Sometimes you
I'm-
run out of jokes. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I repeat them, but
Right.
yes, Kiana, she's so tired of them.
Never. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Like, I feel like I've noticed that in myself. Like, I'll like hang out with people, and then the next day, if I'm like exhausted, I like can realize like, okay, I just wasn't being myself, you know, and it's almost like regret or something.
Yeah.
It's just like, what was I doing back there? I don't know. It's like guilt or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why it's so hard though sometimes. Like,
To be authentic,
yeah. It's like
we
scary.
worry like people won't like us, you know, or like
Mhm.
that we won't be accepted.
Yeah.
And our self changes, like every day is different, you know, like
Yeah.
sometimes we're in a good mood, sometimes we're not.
Yeah.
You see me, I'm like, I'm not fucking helping with this office anymore, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, then I walked in, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I hope I wasn't like super rude, but that's just how I felt at the moment, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to talk about this office anymore. I'm tired of setting stuff up, tired of putting it down.
Yeah.
You guys do it.
Oh,
I'm done.
yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, I felt so bad. But I was like, that's how I felt, so whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
But I feel like I
You can't be the funny guy all the time. You can't be happy all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that we all go through stuff. I feel like luckily I got to a point where I feel like I understood you enough that like I could tell you were upset that day, but I knew it wasn't personal.
Yeah.
And I was able to be like, okay, if I was Tyrone, I would have probably like flipped the desk by that point. So yeah. I feel like I relate to you a lot, and a big thing is like the ups and downs, I think, which I feel like that's probably why I feel comfortable around you. I feel like you do show up as your authentic
I
self.
tried, you know?
And you're able to be like, yeah, it's just like a shitty day.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't feel like being here. And I'm like, same, you know, like.
You know what though? It takes me sometimes like 4 days to realize I'm having a shitty day, and to accept it. And then once I finally accept it,
Yeah.
but sometimes it takes me a month to even talk about, like, with my therapist. I was like, okay, so I guess I've been fronting with you, and I'm like, want you to think I'm doing better than I am.
Yeah.
You know, but here's what's actually happening.
Yeah.
And she's like, thank you, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, I want you to, like, because you know I work in this field, you know I, like, and I want you to think I'm, like, doing good, and, like,
yeah.
and I was like, I've been full of shit, you know, I'm, like, struggling with this and this and this,
Yeah.
and she's like, thank you, but sometimes it takes a minute to realize, I didn't even know what I was going through, this is all new to me, I don't even know, I, like, literally figured it out as I was going to my ketamine session,
Yeah.
and I always talk to Mary Ellen before I go,
Cool.
and I tell her what's going on with me,
Yeah.
so I actually, like, sat there and thought about it for a second on the way, I was like, oh shit, like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm not doing, and this is,
Yeah.
so
But
it was cool.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
That's
I
way
feel like-
cool.
6 months, you know?
Yes. But yeah, I feel like we always find ways to like run away from ourselves and just to not be present and stuff. Are you you're doing ketamine right now?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm definitely curious about
I
it.
do it as, like, maintenance now. Just, like, it helps keep me, Kiana can tell when I haven't done it for, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
Because I feel, like, spiritually tuned in. That's, being on these meds, it's really hard for me to get back to the way it used to be.
Do they like numb kind of?
A little, yeah, they're not as bad as the other ones I took. The other ones I felt like a drone. Like, I felt very, very numb and, like, almost the same pointless feeling as when I'd be depressed, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it took forever, but we found the right ones. And I go through little highs where I get, like, little manic, and I'm like, yes,
Let me not tell anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just like, let me just write this.
And then I hit lows, but I don't recognize the lows as well. And that was
Yeah.
another thing. She's like, you're going through a low right now. Like, you're right, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's when I want to get off of meds and shit.
Yeah.
She's like, what's a sign that you're, like, probably wanting to quit taking my meds?
Oh, okay.
That's probably a sign where
You're feeling
I'm
too
feeling
good.
down, you know?
Oh, down?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I miss, like,
Oh, okay.
that.
Yeah, you're like, if I get off my meds, I'll maybe feel a little maybe.
I'll be flying.
Damn. Yeah. That's wild. Dang. Is there anything I haven't asked you that I should have?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you did a really good job.
Anything you want to talk about, and I could ask you the question and run it back.
I think I'm good. I like that you asked me what I'm looking forward to about having a kid. Because that's, like, one of the things that blows my mind. Like, my cousin Jordan's kids will come here and stay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do they have a safe place to, like,
Yeah.
be, you know? They're not going home and, like, this and this. Like, they're not hiding something from their parents or, like, that they've seen or...
Yeah.
So that's just, like, my favorite thing about life is that even have a home, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy. Because I literally didn't feel like I deserved anything when I didn't think anything was possible. I never thought I could work in recovery.
Damn.
I never thought, I just didn't think I deserved anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if we deserve things, but we're
Yeah.
able to get them, you know.
Yeah.
It's weird. The more I get, the, like, it's not even what matters, you know.
Yeah.
It's just being a good person and
Like the people.
trying to love people.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't always, like, love people either, you know. Sometimes, like, people that show up at work and they don't want to work on themselves, I'll give you what you give me, you know. I can't.
Totally.
I would do that. I would try to say the perfect things and, like,
Yeah.
and, like, be the one that got through to them, and then I can tell when somebody is not hearing it.
Yeah. Totally.
So I'm not gonna give you more than
Right. And like
I
it's
don't have it to give, you know.
I feel like you can't make anyone be like ready quicker than they
No,
are,
can't.
you know?
Ryan always says we just plant seeds, dude.
Yeah.
Because I would get really frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck are we? Because sometimes we'd have shitty groups.
Yeah.
Like all of them. You
Yeah.
know, besides maybe one or two.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the fuck are we even doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, we are wasting. He's like, bro, we're planting seeds.
Yeah.
That's all we can do sometimes. You know, I was like, fucker, you're right. I'm still going to be pissed, though. Fuck these guys. You know?
Yeah,
I went through a phase where I didn't even talk for like a month.
Really?
Yeah. Because I went from the joking, talking,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh my God. And then I went to the complete other extreme. Ryan's like, you have to talk to people. And I was like, I'm not doing it, dude. I don't give a fuck. He's like, okay. I love you, dude.
I mean, in the same way, he just has to wait till you're ready.
Yeah. Do you know Ryan was lost his voice for the first 2 months I worked there, so I did every group.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
killed it. I was so locked in. He literally told me, he's like, dude, I really thought I sucked at my job. He's like, I was so locked in.
Dang.
And then I'd show up to week to work for a week because I'd be depressed, you know? So.
Yeah. But I feel like it makes life like interesting. You
It
know?
does for sure. But,
Yeah.
but I was getting to the point where it was like, I was having like serious thoughts of like killing myself, you know?
Yeah.
So
That's
I was like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I got to try something different. Because
Yeah.
I tried everything and it didn't work. So
Yeah.
I tried everything. I asked I had a therapist at the free clinic.
Okay, like the volunteer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he was talking to me about natural ways to help ADD.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, you can take fish oil. And he was like this Mormon dude. Super cool. And I was like, can you snort it though? And he's like, what? I was like, can I snort the fish oil? And he's like, are you? And I was like, no, just fucking. Like, he lost. He thought it was the funniest thing he'd ever heard.
He's like, it's oil.
And then he gave me all this relationship advice about how to take your time. And then he was getting fired because he wouldn't get the vaccine. And it was our last time. He's like, yeah, I got married within 8 days. And I was like, what?
Like, what were you?
What have you been
saying?
telling me?
Yeah.
Where did you get this information from? You know?
Who are you?
I loved him though. He was cool. And I love that he got fired for not taking the vaccine. That was great.
Wow.
He was like, fuck him.
What a rebel.
Yeah.
You
I was
know?
like, I'll do it. I ain't got mine either.
Dang.
No, you did amazing. That was super cool.
Okay.
And I am a rambler. God.
It's
damn.
perfect. No, it's so good. I'm nervous though to like see it back.
You are?
Yeah.
Don't be. You did great.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I just, just chatting.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm going to say bye to him.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe. Stay lit, dude. That's it. Peace.
Woo!
Thank you.